Hello everybody and welcome back to Farm Sim 25 and welcome back to our New Frontier Survival Challenge. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we got some work to do, folks. We're going to be cutting down some trees today. We're going to be hauling them in as logs to try to make a little bit of money because I got some ideas for things that we need. One, we're going to need a corn header, right? And I got a couple ideas on which one I should get, but we're going to need a corn header. And secondly, there just so happens to be this thing right here. This is the modded version of the FD250 Flex Draper from MacDon. It has a 15.2 meter working width, but this mod allows you to kind of raise the header up a little bit, which allows you to kind of go a little bit faster with it. And it's half off, basically. So this is the biggest header that we can get. And it will be perfect for any time that we do any sort of grain or beans or anything. So right now for soybeans, it'd be perfect, right? But the other thing is, like, the header that we're looking for in terms of harvester headers, if we look in here, corn headers, I was thinking one of two things, okay? So first of all, we've got the adjustable toll height again to try to get a little bit extra out of them. This one's $144,000, has a 12 meter working width. This one is a 9 meter working width, but it's $108,000. So 3 meters less working width. However, it's also adjustable in height, meaning it can go a little bit faster. Now, this one's a little bit heavy, 6.1 tons. This one is only 4.5 tons. I feel like this one would be the perfect size for our harvester. Obviously, our harvester is a little bit small. Like, there's no doubt about it. But I think we can get away with it. So what we're going to need to do today is we're going to have to make at least 77 plus 8. That will be 185. Yes. $185,000 in selling wood today. That's our goal, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Now, don't think I forgot. Also, can we just wash our hands real quick? Look at this. Wash our hands. Listen to the ducks. I don't know where they're at, but I hear them. And then just enjoy the view. Ah, God, I love this place. All right, let's get over here. Just in case you guys thought I forgot, I didn't. All right, I've heard you loud and clear, folks. You guys said hashtag free Larry. So we're going to be hashtag free and Larry right now. Before we do anything else. Otherwise, I'll forget again. We're going to get little Red out. Head over here. We'll hook up to the front loader. And take old Larry back up to where he belongs. His little overlook. Over the stream and the little pond. So much easier to maneuver this thing around than it is some of our other stuff, isn't it? Alright, perfect. Alright, Larry, you're going home. There's been a couple of people asking for me to do a Larry the Log t-shirt. And I've thought about it. I'll be honest. I've thought about it. If you guys want to see a Larry the Log t-shirt, if I can come up with something interesting for a design, let me know. Maybe a Larry the Log and a Little Red t-shirt. Alright, here we go. Had to remember how to use this thing. There you go, Larry. Enjoy, buddy. Thank you for all your help, as always. Such a good helper around the farm. Hard to believe that the story of Larry the Log started in, like, literally episode 1. Episode 1, guys. That's how long Larry's been on the channel. It's crazy. Alright, we can put Little Red back over here on the trailer for now. figure I'll just leave the log fork on there for now. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright, time to take Mac and our excavator over there, and this time only one. Look, this'll be easy, Mac. Easy, Mac. Somebody, there's a joke there for some of the Americans out there. Easy, Mac. Probably not the healthiest food in the world, but by golly, it can taste good. But look at this thing, man. Mac has been an absolute staple on the channel. And despite not being able to pull 2 of these gigantic excavators up that hill, he gave it all he had. And I may or may not have a song for you guys when it comes time for the time-lapse. And I'm pretty proud of the song, I'll be honest. I like the way it came out, so hopefully you guys do too. Let me know down in the comments below. I love making these songs that go with the different things that happen during the series. And I hope that you guys enjoy listening to them. But we're almost here. You guys know the deal. We got this gigantic tree farm. 2 tree farms, really. But these ones aren't fully grown yet. We'll get these guys over here. Drop the excavator off. Let's go ahead and do that. Oops. And there we go again. See what I'm saying about this controller? Every time. Never fails. Alright. Oh man. Alright. Can we do that, please? Alright. Oop. Wrong button. I totally forgot that this thing could extend. That would have been real helpful. I am an idiot. Why didn't you guys remind me? Wow, that would have been real helpful yesterday, wouldn't it? Wow, don't I just feel like a dum-dum? Alright. Let's get the excavator. I completely forgot I had the ability to extend the length of that trailer. Boy, that would have come in real handy when loading 2 excavators on it. There we go. Excavator has been unloaded. Alright, Mac. I'm gonna need you to get the heck out the way. Also, by the way, I went ahead and got rid of all the stumps and the little things. Go ahead and fold those up, please. Alright. Leave Mac right there for the time being. Alright. We got our harvester. You guys know what the deal is. We're gonna go through. We're gonna cut down an entire line of trees. And make some money today. Because we got stuff to buy. So without further ado, let me swap this to the proper length. I think we go with the 9-meter logs this time. I'm going to try to get these 9-meter logs on the trailer nice and easy. Right? Alright. Let me also do this real quick. I've been trying to do this lately, where I hide the help window, because it makes time lapses look a little bit better. But without further ado, let's get this party started.
Old Mac's sitting proud in the morning light. Stars and stripes on the side, eagle mid-flight. She's hauled logs, pulled weight, never let me down. So I threw on both Volvos and headed out of town. One hill, one shot, that was the deal. Just me and Mac against that climb for real. Black smoke rolling, gears grinding hard. Every inch we made left a mark in the yard. Pulling for glory, not for sense. Double trouble on a trailer that's way too dense. Rubber burning, diesel crying. We weren't hauling, we were flying. Yeah, we could have took it slow, but where's the story? We were pulling for glory. said not tonight. We slid back down, Matt gave all she could. I hopped out, whispered, "You done good." Then I called in the beast with a growl and a grin. That Peterbilt roared like it was born to sin. 1,100 horses twisting steel on the climb. When she laid into that hill, it was showtime. Pulling for glory, not for ease. Whole frame shaking, tires screaming on the grease. Axles dancing, smoke like thunder. Even drifted once from the sheer load under. Could've done it sane, but where's the story? We were pulling for glory. Neighbors watching, jaws on the ground. That load moving with a banshee sound. Steering wheels floating, no grip to spare. But we made that climb like we owned the air. Pulling for glory, not for gain. Fuel burn like fire, but we broke that chain. From stubborn pride and diesel might, we proved again this farm's got fight. Could've taken it slow, but that ain't our story. We were pulling for glory. Yeah, Mac's still resting by the barn real proud. And that hill remembers when we shook the ground. Some call it dumb, some call it guts. But out here we call it just pulling for glory. Sunrise peeking through the trees. Dirt on my boots, got work to see. Chainsaws hum and engines roar. Out in the pines is what we're here for. Cut it, haul it, stack it high. Rolling logs till the daylight dies. Hidden springs where the sawdust flies. Living off the land neath the mountain sky. Burn it, haul it, stack it high. Rolling logs till the daylight dies. Hidden springs where the sawdust flies. Living off the land neath the mountain sky. Clouds roll in, but we don't slow. Mud on my tires down them back roads. From dawn till dusk, no end in sight. But there ain't nothing better than working right. time to roll. Load the trucks, let's hit the road. Engines roar, saw blades spin. Another day, let's dig back in. Stack 'em high, clear the way. Turn the forest into pay. Timber falls, dust kicks wide. Work don't stop, no time to hide. Timber and steel, sweat and grind. Working hard, sun on the rise. Field by field, load by load. One more run down the road. Clouds roll in, the rain don't wait, but the work don't stop, can't hesitate. Mud gets deep, wheels might slide, but we'll get it done, we're built with pride. Pull the stumps, haul the wood, turn this land to something good. From the valley to the pines, we'll shape this place one cut at a time. Timber and steel, sweat and grind. Working hard, sun on the rise. Field by field, load by load. One more run down the road. Sun sets low, lights shine bright. Ain't done yet, we'll work the night. One last haul, one last load, then we rest, tomorrow goes.
All right, we're here, baby. First load of the day, and it should be a good one. These are 9-meter logs, so we're gonna get the maximum profit per. I'm thinking 80,000 plus. So let's see what we got. Belay, 77. Okay, not quite as much as I thought. Still, $77,000 we'll take. We will take that. All right, let's go get another load. I will be right back. All right, here we are for load number 2. This one probably ain't gonna be as much as the last one, but I figure I'd knock it out early because we got one more load after this, and it's gonna be a partial load regardless, so just made sense to go ahead and grab it instead of trying to stack as many on there as possible. But we got one more load to go, baby. All right, the final load of the day. Like I said, partial load, not going to be as much, but still should be enough. $51,000, bringing us over $200,000 on the day. Not too shabby, folks. So, with that being said, I think we're going to head back to the old farm. We'll pick up our harvester header, bring it into town, sell it off, because we're not going to need that anymore. Then we will go through and buy the used harvester header for our beans / grains, and we will see if we got enough left over to buy the corn header as well. Remember, we already have a planter, so when we go to plant corn in April, that won't be an issue. And I do plan to go ahead and start doing like a crop rotation on these two fields. You guys know we got the smaller field to the left that's currently got soybeans in it, and then we got the bigger field on the right, and we're going to start with corn in that field. So we'll be doing corn on both fields, and then as we go through, maybe, I don't know if it'll be every year we switch or every couple of years we switch between corn and soybeans, but I just want to mix it up a little bit. Do like a crop rotation. I don't know what the normal is for farmers, if it's one year you do soy, one year you do corn, if it's 3 years you do corn, 1 year you do soy. I don't know. I forget. All I know is we're doing good things out here. Also, I definitely did not need to bring this into town or into the farm, but it's fine. If that's the worst thing I'm going to do today, I think I'll be just fine. Park this right here for the time being. All right, and we'll save. Like, that's what I talk about when I say that, like, this is why we set up the tree farm, right? Because we can do all this stuff so much easier now. It's like, we need some money? Okay, no big deal. We just straight up go down and we make a withdrawal from our bank. All right, this is our bank. A lot of people look at this as a tree farm. I look at this as a bank. All right, it is straight up our way that we can make easy money. Nothing more than that, right? It's just like every one of these rows is like $200,000. It's not quite 200,000. It's like 190, 195-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. But still, $195,000 a row. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's an easy paycheck, right? But we don't do that all the time. We only do it when we need it, and when we see a deal that we know that we're going to need or use, then we go for it. But here you see our harvester in there. We're going to bring it out. We're going to try to get the harvester header on old Mac's flatbed here. I might as well just go ahead and unfold the back because I'm sure I'll need it. There we go. All right, now let's get the harvester out. See if we can't drop the header on the trailer. Take it into town. Actually, come to think of it, I might as well just go ahead and take this whole thing into town because we're not going to be able to do it otherwise, right? Because we'll have to pick up the other harvester headers. We are going to have 2 of them, which is kind of crazy. So we're going to have a bit of a wide load coming through. Honestly, I don't even know if this can get on the truck. I would imagine it can. Oh, like butter. Like butter. Look at this, too. Gonna have a bit of a wide load going on. Put the weight more over the axles here. Shut her down. Alright, let's strap them in. Fold in the old ramps. Let's get this stuff into town. Got a wide load, but Mac's used to it. Mac can do whatever we need as long as it ain't hauling 2 excavators at once. Well, yeah, we'll get this into town and pick up our new headers. I'm hoping I can get both. I think I can. I forget exactly how much we said we needed. Again, it takes about 2 hours for me to harvest and haul an entire row of trees out of our tree farm. It's about 2 hours. It doesn't take that long to cut the trees. It takes longer to go ahead and get them done, right? Now, the one thing that I am slightly worried about is how we're going to get the Macdon, because the Macdon doesn't really have the ability to fit on this trailer. At least, I don't think it will. So, I might have to take and haul the harvester and the Macdon back. The other header, for sure, I can just drive up onto the trailer, drop it off, and haul that back. Or, I can just use the harvester itself. We'll see. We'll see what we can get away with. But first things first, we got to head over here and sell off our harvester header. Might as well repair our harvester while we're here, too. She's going to be getting a lot of use, and we don't want to lose any yield, so. Alright, so first things first. We got the lizard harvester. We're going to go ahead and repair that. Only $3 to repair. We'll take that. We will repair and repaint the header. And then we will sell that header. That is $15,000 in the bank. Beautiful. Alright, let's shut off Mac while I'm doing this. Let's go ahead and do this. Put those out. Alright, so we're going to need this off the trailer. Oh, God. I rushed it. We good. I saved it. All right, let's get into the store and look at our headers. So first things first, we got this Macdon header. Like I said, this thing is going to be fantastic for us. We will take it with the transport wheels. Oops. And it will be the US version. So we will take that. That gives us its own little... Anytime you're dealing with this long of a header or this wide of a header, you want either a trailer or get the ones with wheels. That way you don't have to deal with it. But $80,000, that's a lot of money. We're going to go ahead and get that done. Boom. Done. All right. So then we got $137,000. So not quite enough to get the John Deere header, but that's fine. It was either going to be this header for 144 or this one, and I think this one will be just fine. 9-meter working width, should be capable of using it with our current combine. I think I am going to make it black, though. Look at that. Party. Black and yellow, baby. All right, $108,000. Done. All right, look at that equipment, baby. And they're both black, which means they both work with what we've got. But we're going to hook up to this one. And like I said, worst case scenario, I simply hook up to this and hook up to the trailer and pull the trailer back the old-fashioned way. And I think that's honestly what I'm just going to do, because I don't think there's any reason to try, like, getting fancy with it. Look at this. We got us a perfect little setup, man. Perfect little setup. Let's get this thing back. Also, I just realized, do we not have a fuel gauge on this thing? Weird. I literally didn't realize that until just now. It's got a maintenance gauge, but it doesn't have a fuel gauge. Also, this used header must need repaired. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see how much the maintenance gauge has been dropped on this header. So we might as well repair it while we're here. Obviously, I'm going to have to pull Mac out the way. But we got all of the harvesting stuff we will ever need right here. We got our corn header. We got a grain/bean header. It is a beautiful sight, man. All right, let's leave Mac here for the time being. I ain't worried about pulling him home at this point. Might use him next episode, but for now, we're fine. Alright, I am going to go ahead and swing her in here. Just got to get her into the zone, I think. Yep, right there. Look at the condition. We got to spend $4,800 to fix this thing. So, yeah. Keep an eye on that. If you buy a used header, you got to keep an eye on that, because if you're below 40, or if you've used up 40% or more, you're losing yield when you harvest. So you got to keep your headers and your harvesters repaired and ready to go. Let's head on back. It's going to take a little while to get there, but it won't be too bad. Got us some brand new equipment, man. And it looks good. Looks real good. For those of you who don't know, this harvester that we're using has 400 plus horsepower. I forget exactly what the number is, but it's at least 400. I want to say it's like 408 or something like that, but it is the Lizard TARDIS harvester. And so it's a modded harvester. And then, of course, we are using a mod for the 2 headers, which will allow us to farm a little bit faster. So we ain't got to spend as long harvesting. Plus, with their working with, it's going to be fantastic. Now, I am wondering, because we are on a bit of a slope on both of our fields, so I'm wondering how this thing's going to cope. I hope it has enough horsepower that it doesn't slow it down too much going up and down these hills. Down shouldn't be a problem, but you can see, it doesn't look like it's that hilly, but it is definitely hilly, as we found out with this hill right here, too. But look off to our left, you can see how much of a hill that side is. That side's definitely got a bigger hill, but this one's no joke either. So it's definitely going to be something that is a challenge for us potentially, but I'm hoping that we got enough horsepower that we can get away with it. And I'm also hoping that these aren't too heavy for the old harvester. That Macdon is a bit big, and so is this harvester header. Corn headers are heavier anyway, usually, I think. But yeah, between the two of them, Like, this is a lot of weight, man. But we've got everything we need now, so when we go to harvest, we will be absolutely beautiful. We'll be flying through those beans in no time. Remember, before we had a 6 meter working width. Now we have a 15.2 meter working width when we harvest soybeans. Alright? I'm no expert, but that's over double. Alright? I believe that's about 2.5 times. But, yeah, we'll get this stuff back to the farm. Again, we don't really have a good place for this stuff, so we're just going to have to, like, find a spot. Especially for the MacDon. That thing is massive. So what I'm thinking is, we'll probably end up putting this stuff, probably right here out in front. Or over there by our carpentry. I think I might go for the carpentry, actually. Because you can see we kind of filled up that wall there, so I'm thinking we put this header, this corn header, right here. Yeah. Go for it. Alright, and I want to kind of turn this thing around. Alright. I should be able to back this in there. In theory. You know what? I lied. We're not backing that in there. We're just going to do one of these numbers. Fold in this. Set this right here. Beautiful. We could go ahead and put out the transport wheels. And then drop it. There we go. That way it's up off the ground a little bit. As much as I hate leaving it out in the elements, we don't really have a place to store it at the moment. We'll put our harvester back in the shed. And then we should be good to go to the next month. All right. On that bombshell, I think that is the perfect place to go ahead and end for today. We've done everything that we set out to do today. We got our harvester headers that we wanted. So we are set in terms of harvesting. It is currently July, so we will be harvesting in October, as always. So our soybeans will be getting harvested in a couple of months. But for the time being, it is perfectly fine. Now, in the next episode, I may go ahead and throw some lime on this big field, just so that we ain't got to worry about it when we go to turn it over next year. That'll give it plenty of time to absorb into the soil, get that thing ready to go. That's going to take a lot of lime. A lot of lime. I'm honestly not looking forward to how much lime that's going to take. But you guys know the deal. We out here, we do things that we need to do. But for now, I think I will just simply go home. And I think I might go over here and relax in the pool for a little bit. Or maybe I'll swing over here. Nah, I'm going to the pool. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you like what I'm doing, punch your like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.